Closed captioning for Hello ENC is sponsored by Hearing Life.
Coming up today on Hello ENC, don't scare the bees away, why they are a must-have in your home garden.
Hello ENC.
Living, loving local.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi.
Lifestyle.
With your host, Meghan, and fashionista, Ciara.
Let's get a sound check. And now, Hello ENC.
Let's go.
Hey friends, welcome to Hello ENC and happy first day of summer. I'm your host, Meghan Mamlock. We have an awesome show coming your way today. We've got blackberries, yum, buzzing bees, and the 4th of July. But first, it's Trailblazing with me and Jack.
And we aim to entertain you.
Are you ready to explore the great outdoors? Well, River Park North has the best trail to start your journey on today's episode of Trailblazing. We're here with Ben, the park's park assistant, to talk about the different trails that we can explore today. So what are the special features that we can anticipate as we are perusing the trails?
So we have a little over 6 miles of trail here at River Park North, and it's really cool that you get a piece of nature within the city limits, and you get to go through a few different habitats.
There's a big, beautiful building behind me. What's in it for kids and adults of all ages to explore and discover?
Sure, so behind us is the Walter L. Stasevich Science and Nature Center. There's a lot for kids and families to do in there. We have a STEAM lab, which is a great place for kids to learn about different science and mathematics activities, different animal exhibits with live snakes and turtles, and then we have a big taxidermy display with animals of North Carolina and a few from the western part of the United States as well.
There's other fun activities to do here also. There's kayaking, there's paddle boats. Can you explain a little bit about maybe the hours and when people can do them? Because are they seasonal or are they all year round?
So this time of year you can rent a john boat and a kayak any time of the day. So we have 2 different camping options here at the park. We have drive-to sites that you can actually pull right up to and camp there next to your car. We also have a camping platform all the way back by the river, and you have to hike into that site, but it's a screened-in platform, so it kind of keeps some of the bugs away. And that's part of an actual paddling trail where you could stay at different camping platforms and kind of paddle one day, stay the night, paddle the next day, and stay the night somewhere else. So it's pretty cool.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
So that's perfect. So if people want to get out here, not only to explore the trails, but maybe even camp, maybe play some beach volleyball, explore the science center. You know, there's so much that you can do right here at River Park North.
Hey y'all, it's C. Happy Pride Month. So for Pride Month, I chose to celebrate it by doing a Pride makeup look. So I am using a local makeup artist's palette. It's by Queens of Color, and she's local. She's located in Greenville. This is all the colors that she has. She has pink, purple, blue. So you want to make sure that your brush is wet. And now I'm just going to dip it into this pink. So I am just going to do this. What you do with one eye, you must do to the other. And this is the purple that I'm going to use next. I really love this purple. It's so vibrant. This is the purple that I'm going to use next. Ooh la la. Yes, honey. Okay. I like the way that looks, as you guys can tell. All right. Using this blue right here. Next is the glitter. Now that my glue is tacky on my eyelid, I'm just going to apply my lashes. Ta-da! Happy Pride, y'all. Let me know how you guys like this look. DM me on my Instagram at HeyIt'sC_TV. Let me know if you guys would rock this look. Toodles. Mwah.
We love that so many people love Yellow Jackets. And we also love being 2 queer actors playing queer characters. Yes! This kind of representation changes the game. We're so honored to be raising visibility for the LGBTQ community, and we know it means a lot to queer fans. It means a lot to us too.
Explain what's in your hands right now and what we're about to get into.
So these are actually root balls of a blackberry. So these are going to be what I'm going to be demonstrating to you guys how to plant them.
Coming up on Hello ENC today, we'll have a very good time learning about how to maintain and grow blackberries. Coming up, join us in Greenville as we explore the great outdoors.
And we aim to entertain you.
So we have a little over 6 miles of trail here at River Park North, and you get to go through a few different habitats, including our big cypress swamp in the back. So I would say that's the main feature that you don't get to see every day.
Why were you stomping? Okay, walk normal. And you guys have a special program that incentivizes kids to come out and try out the trails that they maybe not have thought of trying out before. What is that?
Sure, so we participate in the Track Trails program, and it's through Kids in Parks. And basically, kids can log their trails that they've walked and use the website to get free prizes. Pretty much every day, you'll see birds like great blue heron, double-crested cormorant, Canada geese, but we get a lot of different migratory waterfowl throughout the year, so a lot of different things to look for. If you're lucky, you'll see things like white-tailed deer and wild turkeys as well. So yeah, just a variety of animals.
Can you make a turkey impression?
Do you want me to?
Yes, see if they'll respond. No, okay, forget it.
And so we have the cute little animals that we know aren't gonna, be too hazardous. Are there any things on the trails that we should be aware of as we're walking through?
So as far as animals go, there's nothing really to look out for. We do have some insects that you might keep an eye out for, like ticks or chiggers, fire ants. And then in the warmer months, mosquitoes and the biting yellow flies are pretty bad back in the swamp, but if you wear bug spray, you should be all right to continue on your walk.
If you're looking for a calm and relaxing trail that has a wide variety of family-friendly activities, River Park North is the spot for you. Make sure to tune in every Tuesday for more trailblazing on Hello ENC. C and I are having a ton of fun making this show, but part of the fun is messing up and laughing at yourself, which I do quite frequently. And that's why we decided to put some bloopers together for y'all, so let's roll it.
And I take 2 steps back. Ooh, I'm sorry.
I like the morning. Oh.
You like it quiet.
And you like it. Oh, I just hit myself. Yeah, we come to. No, it's still bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We come together. Yeah, yeah.
It just all works out.
I like to run. Unusual to be loved.
We come together for live local TV.
Oh no, it's TEV. This is Green Thumb on Hello ENC, where we explore anything and everything, plants, flowers, and gardening. Today we're at the Greenville Community Garden and Orchard, where we're exploring our fruity side. And what that means is we're getting into blackberries. So Isabella, tell me about what you guys have been doing here.
So for the past 5 years, we have been growing blackberries in our community garden. And we actually started over there with 3 vines, and throughout the years it has grown to surrounding the whole perimeter of this garden.
Yeah, they're massive. And explain what's in your hands right now and what we're about to get into.
So these are actually root balls of a blackberry. So these are going to be what I'm going to be demonstrating to you guys how to plant them.
Okay, I'm excited. Let's go.
When you want to grow your blackberries, you want to make sure you have your root ball. So this is our root ball over here. And I'm gonna demonstrate to you guys how to plant these.
How deep would you say you want the blackberry plant to be?
So you want it as deep as 5 to 7 inches with this. This is actually the best type that you would want to plant, since it does have the root ball.
Okay.
And it's more suitable to any NC type, any NC soil.
Oh, perfect. So once you have put the plant in the hole, what is the next step?
So the next step is actually to lean it against a fence because they will start growing and they will pretty much take over your fence in the next couple months.
So they'll grow pretty fast.
They will grow pretty fast, yes.
And so when would you say is the best time to start planting blackberry plants?
I would suggest planting them during the fall or winter. So by the time July or August will come, all your fruits will be bearing.
Oh, perfect. So July is when you can start cultivating from the
Yes.
plants. Awesome. For me, who's like a first-time gardener, I can come and learn from you guys and from Dan and from whoever else is helping out here, but also like anyone can come and be a part of this community. So
Absolutely. Everybody is welcome here.
what is the first step for a newbie getting into the beekeeping scene?
I think the most important thing is safety first, so definitely check if you have bee allergies.
Up next, we'll be coming back to Greenville to see how you can incorporate bees into your gardening routine. Coming up today on Hello ENC, the 4th of July is right around the corner, and I'll fill you in on all the events taking place and the best spot to watch the fireworks. Hey y'all, it's Green Thumb on Hello ENC. We're at the Greenville Community Garden and Orchard as we'll be buzzing as we uncover what lies within a beehive and how bees help us in our garden. So Michelle, you are dressed in a beekeeper's uniform. What are we getting into today?
So today we'll just be looking at the beehives inside and locating the queen bee, as well as discussing the importance of bees and how you can get into beekeeping.
And so what is the first step for a newbie getting into the beekeeping scene?
I think the most important thing is safety first, so definitely check if you have bee allergies. If you do, then maybe reconsider about being a beekeeper. If you aren't allergic, then find resources. So find ways that you can start. Beekeeping is often seen as expensive because beehives and bee suits can cost a lot, upwards to $500.
Oh wow. When people want to start, what are the things that they need? They need a box, do they need honeycomb? How do you attract the bees?
So I guess that just depends on the situation, but typically what you need is some kind of bee veil to cover your face so they don't sting you. Definitely a hive box of some sort. You can start out small and then grow and stack boxes as you go along, and some place where you can get bees. Sometimes people get them just in the wild on tree branches. You can also purchase bees.
Where can people find out more information if they maybe want to join or be more knowledgeable?
If you're interested in learning more about what we do here, then you can type in loveaseaturtle.com. If you want to know when we're doing garden work days, what dates will be released, we have Instagram and Facebook. If you just type in @loveaseaturtle.
Michelle, thank you so much for introducing us to beekeeping. I am buzzing. And make sure to tune into Green Thumb every Tuesday on Hello ENC to get to the root of gardening and to get one day closer to Mother Nature. What does live music, car shows, and fireworks all have in common? It's how many communities celebrate Independence Day, and more importantly, how Greenville will be celebrating here on Town Common. I'm here with Patricia, the events marketing coordinator from the Greenville Rec, to go over what we can get excited about.
It's amazing, and it is so fun to be here where it's all happening. We'll have 2 live musical acts. The entertainment will start at 3 o'clock.
Oh, perfect.
We have a first, in many years, we're going to have a car show up on First Street. The kids can come play, and all the inflatables, they'll be across the park, food trucks, and just a great family time for everybody.
I was gonna say, this sounds perfect for people of all ages, super family friendly. You know, you mentioned all the things for the kiddos, for the family, but most importantly, what time does the fireworks start?
So all the fun starts at 3. The fireworks will happen once it's dark at about 9:30.
Come early, set up your chairs, you know, get settled in. And for people who, this is my first time being here, what else can people experience during the 4th of July?
So one of the great things they'll be able to, if they want to, they could come and make a reservation with Riverside Recreation and paddle down the river before the show.
Cool off a little bit in the midsummer heat.
But we'll have a misting station, and it's just a great place to sit back and enjoy the day.
Perfect. Well, you heard it here first. If you want to celebrate Independence Day, with all your family, all your friends, in a safe environment, make sure to come on down early to Town Commons to get your spot and enjoy the fireworks.
Well, as all you Pixar fans know, Chris is taking over, of course, Tim Allen's iconic Toy Story role. But accepting the job made him a little nervous.
Ready, Captain Lightyear?
Ready as I'll ever be, Commander Hawthorne. This was actually pretty intimidating, because obviously Tim Allen is Buzz Lightyear, and it's tough to try and fill those shoes. I'm using what he did as a blueprint. He is Buzz Lightyear, and he will always be Buzz Lightyear. To infinity.
And beyond!
Lightyear is Buzz's origin story, and instead of teaming up with Woody, this time Uzo Aduba plays his longtime commander, and Keke Palmer is a ranger in training.
I love Buzz. I've loved Buzz since Toy Story, and to get the opportunity to be a part of his story, and also the origin story of where Andy's most coveted toy came from, that concept in itself gets me in the seats.
And of course, we will have so much more on the next Entertainment Tonight. I'm Lauren Zima.
So I gotta ask you, how did Tom Swift originate?
Well, yeah, that's crazy. Actually, he was the first book introduced in the Stratemeyer series.
Coming up next on the ENC CW Insider, I talk with the stars of the new show, Tom Swift.
Coming up today, we're moving over to North Carolina A&T University to check out their dairy unit.
On Eastern Soil with Emily is sponsored by the following.
We're here at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University with Corey Burgess, Dairy Unit Coordinator, to learn more about the dairy industry, and maybe we'll even get to milk a cow today.
So at the ANC, we can only milk up to 25 cows. We're just here for demonstration purposes, education purposes. We are a pasture-based dairy. It makes us very unique in that way. Our cows, for 8 months out of the year, they get a chance to graze pasture. This is my second family.
Your second family.
Yeah. This is another one of my old 4-H calves right here. We have a 4-H program here. We got 2 different breeds here. We have Holsteins and we have Jersey cows. Milking session.
All right.
101. Emily, you've done this before.
I've milked a cow by hand.
You look like a natural down here. Take one towel. We're gonna come over. Circular motion. We're gonna wipe all 4 quarters. Beautiful. So we're looking for any kind of lumps, any kind of discoloration, anything that says she might have mastitis. Both those look great.
I've expanded my experience. Thank you, Corey, for allowing us to come out and visit your farm and learn about how you guys are contributing to the agriculture, education. I can't wait to see what this dairy holds in the future.
So thank you so much for coming. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Join us next Tuesday for Anything and Everything Agriculture in the East.
On Eastern Soil with Emily is sponsored by the following.
I just had to know more about this show and the characters, so of course I called up my friends, the cast of Tom Swift, to ask them a few questions.
Honored guests. A core value at Swift Enterprises is that if you can dream it, we can make it happen.
You know this level city. Close to this.
What does a genius inventor do when he's not inventing?
I multitask.
While I'm gone, you need to grow up. Be a man.
Everything risky, you know my history. Look at me now.
You will have more responsibility heaped upon you than you even know.
Close to this.
Everyone you love will end up dead. My name is Tom Swift. I've got this.
I never settled, ignore, I'm a rebel, I'm gripping the metal, I'm ready to go.
So I gotta ask you, how did Tom Swift originate?
Well, yeah, that's crazy. Actually, he was the first book introduced in the Stratemeyer series. But, with him being such a novelty and like one of the first, I think it just kind of faded over the years. But what we're doing here is we're reinvigorating the series, but we're doing it in a way that looks a lot more representational of what the world looks like today. So you get to see us show up fully different and beautifully. We get to show up, you know, as beautiful Black people who are affirmed and powerful, and we get to show up as queer people and, you know, people in STEM and in tech. And, you know, traditionally we haven't seen us occupy those spaces. So it's great to have that same story that, you know, inspired so many generations and so many inventions, but now we get to open that up and we get to show that the world is more inclusive.
Ashleigh, so can you set up the premise of Tom Swift for me?
So the premise of Tom Swift, we are seeing Tom after he has built a spaceship for his father to travel to Saturn. And there is a big ceremony of him actually going. And that's where Tom Swift left off in the Nancy Drew series. So he was looking for like an ingredient or a substance in order to create the spaceship. And something goes wrong. And now it is on Tom and his squad, which includes Zenzi, his bodyguard Isaac, and his little brother Lino, to figure out what has happened. So that, I can't give too much more than that, but we are definitely on a mission to figure out what happened.
Oh yeah, and we get to look beautiful while doing it, you know.
Yes.
Some amazing outfits, some fast cars, some innovative tech inventions, you know.
Some messy encounters.
Messy.
Well, I love messy. And we'll check back in with the stars of Tom Swift next Tuesday for some more Tom Swift inside info. Coming up this week on Hello ENC, Chris will tell us the story about hip-hop trio Deltron 3030 and their 2000 concept album release. Plus on C#, C will relearn the musical instrument she grew up playing. Make sure to join Hello ENC every weekday at 12:30 to be in the know of everything that is living, loving local in the East. See ya!
Closed captioning for Hello ENC is sponsored by Hearing Life.